Good evening. Good evening, everybody, one and all. How's the isolation working for you? It's going on much longer than I thought, right? This is episode 8 of Over the Hump. So it's called Flatten the Hump, actually, which is kind of the midweek Wednesday hump thing. So I'm still out here playing. This is like episode 8, and let's hope it don't get to episode 50. I don't know when this is going to calm down, but I am catching up on some great work, which I songs that I should have recorded years ago, and I haven't had time to do it. So this is, I've been using the time really fruitfully and creatively. So I'm pretty happy about that. So this week we've got a kind of special treat. Well, a special treat for me, hopefully for you too. This special treat consists in the songs from my 1993 album. The album was called Men from the Sky, and you probably wonder why I posted. I put a post on the web before, to advertise the show, and what I actually put up there was what do U2, Dire Straits, Peter Gabriel, Queen, Lenny Kravitz, Tears for Fears, what do they have in common? Well, what they have in common is that, with me, is that Polydor Records put out an album called One Voice, One Love, and that came out in about 93, I think, and it was a compilation to raise money for Sudan, and so all these huge mega artists were on it, and I have just finished my Men from the Sky album, which is kind of my first solo album after years and years of being in the studio and producing other artists. I decided to do my own record. So Dire Straits' manager, his name was Ed Bicknell, he heard this album. A friend of a friend played it to him. He heard Men from the Sky, and he phoned me up and he said an extraordinary thing which really cheered me up a lot. He said, "Chris, I just heard your Men from the Sky album, and I can tell you it's the best record I've heard in 7 years." And that's Dire Straits' manager, and I was totally blown away by that, because I love Dire Straits. I think they're I just think Martin Knopfler is like one of the best guitarists, and the songwriting in that band is phenomenal. So it was a great compliment. So they got the so he phoned up. He said, "Come and see me." So I went to his office over in London, and he phoned up Polydor Records and got me a record deal, like on the spot. He just phoned him up and said, "I've got this great artist, this great album just came out, and are you interested?" And so they released the single from that album, which is called "Where Do We Go From Here?" That went on the One Voice, One Love compilation. Excuse me, this is water, not vodka. So so that's why these people have this in common. I was on the same album with U2 and Peter Gabriel and Dire Straits and all those wonderful artists. So I'm going to play that song later, and that song was also responsible for me getting here in Canada. So it's kind of pretty cool. So all right, so feel free to listen and then make any comments. I'm going to work my way through the album. I haven't played it for a long time, so bear with me. Might be one or two little petites erreurs, as they say in French, ici là, but we'll capture the essence of the record. And the record, Men from the Sky, was essentially a social comment about a lot of things. The title track itself was about the Columbus stumbling on the First Nation people and what happened. We all know what happened after that. But so a lot of the album has a spiritual, or if you like, socio-political leanings. Most of the songs are about something like that. So this first song is a celebration to the evolution of humanity, and it's called "On Our Way." So and you'll get it from the lyrics to precisely what it's about. So enjoy "On Our Way." Here we go. is only the beginning. Turn around, we found something new. Turn around, hiding in our spirit. Turn around, now we can feel it. We are on our way, leaving the past behind. On our way, we'll never look back. On our way, the future is in our hands. We're on our way. Something new. Turn around, hiding in our spirits. Turn around, now we can feel it. We are on our way, leaving the past behind. On our way, we'll never look back. The future is in our hands. We're on our way. Yeah, yeah, on our way. Yeah, the past is only dreaming. We will never know. We will never know. History revealing, we will never know, we will never know. Ooh, yeah. Better get up, better find out, gotta get back to the unknown ways. We are on our way, leaving the past behind. On our way, we'll never look back. On our way, the future is in our hands. We're on our way. Yeah, yeah. We're on our way. Hey, 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 on our way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're on our way. Whoa. So that was On Our Way. I'm singing some of these songs an octave below what I did on the record in 1993 because I just can't get those high notes. So, I'm edging more towards Leonard Cohen than Robert Plant these days. So I've got a few visitors. Christine Jansen, thank you for joining us, Christine. It's always great to see you. And by the way, Christina is a really awesome photographer. I met her when we were working with John Otway. I was producing an album with him in Montserrat, and Christina was there taking pictures and documenting the whole thing. And so she's check her out. She's got some awesome photos. Oh, she's going to sleep, so okay. She's in England, by the way, and it's kind of midnight in England. So good night, Christina. Thank you for joining us. And hello, Heavy Metal Mark. And one of my favourite artists ever has just joined us. Is Mike Nagoda, the best slide blues player I've ever heard in my life. And we did an album recently called Outside the Box. Check it out after this show. Don't check it out now because I want you to stay with me. So here's the second song from my Men from the Sky album. This is actually the title track. And this song is called Men from the Sky. So it's about, as I said earlier, it's about the Columbus situation. Hi Fazia, thanks for joining us from Paris. We've got a truly international guest list here tonight. I'm so happy you all could come. Thank you. So this is Men from the Sky. They came across the sea in search of golden glory, in ships made from wood and sails and the sweat of men of poverty. They came across the land, a jewel in their hands, a band of naked men they saw with brown skins painted bright in the sand. Welcome to the men from the sky. Do, 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 do. The man fell to his knees, a situation he had never before seen, such a life full of bliss, peace and harmony. These words he had to say, these men would make good slaves. He took them on a ship and chained them to a life full of misery and pain. Welcome to the men from the sky. Sky, yeah. Who knows if they had God on the side? Where was he when they ran to the shore with their arms open wide? Who could say it was the beginning of change? After this, these men and their lives would never be the same. Welcome to the men from the sky. Whoa. There's a trumpet solo right here on the record, if you get welcome to the men from. I said welcome to the men from the sky. Across the ocean blue, to find out what they knew. Worshipping the earth, teach us what they learned. It's the rhythm of the past, gonna get to us at last. That was Men from the Sky. Hope you enjoyed it. It's about the Columbus. So, moving right along, I'm not going to talk too much this time because I've got 10 songs to get through. I don't want to keep you up all night, especially the people in Europe. Men from the Sky, Fazia remembers that. I used to play that one in France. So, thank you for joining us, everybody. I'm so happy to see you. Here's a song which is about, just briefly, I'll tell you what it's about. It's about a guy that was captured as a hostage years ago. He worked for the church, and he just got forgotten about. And this happened in the 90s, and I was really he was envoy for the church, and he was over there trying to make peace, and they just slung him in jail. But anyway, it was I was quite touched by the fact that he put his life at risk to help other people. So I wrote this song called "Why Did It Take So Long?" So let's see if we can get this one right. So here we go. that's my song about a hostage being captured and forgotten about. So it's kind of a sad song, but also a call to action. It's called sort of stuff. So here's a song which is a kind of the love song on the album, and a lot of people actually really like this song, and it's called "Lay Your Hands on Me," and it's actually, although it's a love song, I actually wrote it when I was reading Mahatma Gandhi's biography, and then I subsequently saw the film Gandhi, and I just thought there's these people on the planet who just do extraordinary things to help other people. Martin Luther King. There's a lot of great, what I call heroes, and so I just thought, well, I'm going to write a song about them because I would like to be like that. I'd love to be able to do something really great to help humanity. I'm trying to do with my music, but some people actually put themselves at a lot of risk. So this is a song which is a kind of if you like, it's kind of a prayer or worship to people who do out of the box things to help other people. There's these kind of saints, these kind of angels that we have in our midst, and I guess any one of us can do that too. So we can all be saints, It's just depends whether we take action or not. So this is called "Lay Your Hands on Me." So let's see if we can get this one right. I haven't played these songs for a long time, so excuse me if there's a few errors. Here we go. Sometimes I wish I could be like you. You don't need to be secure. Have you ever been unsure? You can't find your way in any combination. Say you will, won't you lay your hands on me? Help me to believe. Lay your hands on me. Now my eyes can see. Lay your hands on me. Welcome, Jim. Help me to believe. Lay your hands on me. Now my eyes can see. I'm trying to understand. I've never been so close at hand. You have all the answers on location. Say you will, won't you lay your hands on me? Help me to believe. Lay your hands on me. Now my eyes can see. I will never know for sure. If you touch me, I'll be pure. It takes more than love to feel you. There's a magic in your smile, a secret in your style. I can make a wish, but I can't reach you. How I envy you. Say you will, won't you lay your hands on me? Help me to believe. my eyes can see. Lay your hands on me. Help me to believe. Lay your hands on me. Now my eyes can see. Lay your hands on me. Yeah, thank you. Hi, John M. Hi, Jim and Natasha. You're up late. Must be midnight over there in England. Hope everybody's doing all right with the old COVID-19. COVID, sorry. Covert sounds like something hidden, but of course it is hidden. So anyway, we're still continuing the Hump program, which is it's called Flatten the Hump because in Canada we have an expression which is when you get to the midweek, everybody's like depressed because it's like it's only midweek, but from midweek to Friday night, it's a downhill spiral. So you can actually, it's called getting over the hump. So that's why I called my show Flatten the Hump. So featuring songs from Men from the Sky, which I haven't played for many, many years. So I'm just like dig them up, and I've been rehearsing all day, and it's a hell of a thing when you have to learn your own songs, right? So anyway, this is probably the biggest song on the album. It's called Where Do We Go From Here? And this song is responsible for me being in Canada because Joan Prowse, who subsequently became my wife, she actually heard this song. I met her at Massey Hall. I was playing guitar for Buffy St. Marie, and I met her in the green room. I gave her 2 CDs. I gave her Men from the Sky, and I gave her Freedom, which I just recorded in Paris. And I'll play some songs from Freedom probably next week for you. But we're on Men from the Sky this week. So I said to Joan, if you want any of this music, I own all the copyright. You can do what you like. You can use the songs. So she listened to Men from the Sky, and she really liked Where Do We Go From Here? So she actually used it on she did it at the time. She was doing a TV show called Green Heroes on TVO, which is a Canadian television station. And she used my song and some other songs too on the show. So Where Do We Go From Here was featured on a William Lishman thing. It's a guy that taught little birds how to walk using a flying plane. So you can see you can go to greenheroes.tv after the show. You can check out that particular video, and it's got Where Do We Go From Here on it. So this is the live version. This is my version. So it's a little bit like this. The future's in their hands. The cause is very clear. Where freedom still continue. These men will surely have their way. The fight goes on. Every nation, we ought to learn, we ought to know right now. The fire will burn through the years. Where do we go from here? Had your way, a place in history. You can't put men chains and live life peacefully. The dream of liberty will catch you. Beware the eagle flies again. The fight goes on. Civilizations take their turn. Every nation we ought to learn, we ought to know by now. This fire will burn through the years. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Whoa! The fire goes on. Civilizations take their turn. Every nation we ought to learn, we ought to know by now that this fire will burn through the years. Where do we go from here? Well, that was a song that went on to the Polydor One Voice, One Love album, alongside U2 and Dire Straits and Peter Gabriel, Lenny Kravitz, Queen, Tears for Fears and some other people. So my little song, Where Do We Go From Here, was parked alongside that, which made me very, very happy. So anyway, here's a song, it's another song from Men From The Sky. We're featuring Men From The Sky tonight, folks. Right, who's joined us? Let me see, let me look at the list. Oh, Sherry, hi. Every song on this album is so soulful. Oh, thank you. It's a really nice compliment coming from you, Sherry. Thank you. Sherry and I have a band called The Free Spirits, and we're going to get back to gigging again once the lockdown is over. So look out for that project too. It's wonderful. This is a song called Higher Than Dreams, and this is about a lady called Rigoberta Menchú. She did a lot of stuff in Peru to help poor people, and so I wanted to write a song for her, and this is kind of a Latin thing. We could do some musicians on this one, but you're just going to have to busk along with me on this and just tap on your tables or something. So it's like kind of a slow down a bit. It's the groove right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, through the eyes of a child you were watching, you're out on the street with the heart of a bird that is waiting soon to be released. With the power of love you'll be wishing to find your home, for the light of the sun will be rising soon. You're out on your own, danger on every corner. Dreams, you than your dreams. In the ways of the world you surrender, you're in every heart. But to those who remain, you remember, they're still torn apart. Danger on every corner, you know. Only fear higher, whoa, higher than your dreams. You will always be. Someday you will have what you need, find what you need higher, whoa, higher than your dreams. You will always be. One day you will have what you need to be, higher than your dreams. Solo. Danger on every corner, you know. Only fear. Danger on every corner, you know. Only fear higher, whoa, higher than your dreams. You will always be. Telling you, higher than you'll ever believe. You will always be higher, higher than your dreams. You will always be. Someday you will have what you need to be, higher than your dreams. So that was a tribute to Rigoberto Menchie, who was a really, really great humanitarian who helped a lot of Peruvian people way back in the 90s. So this album was written and conceived around about the 90s, so there's it's kind of a nostalgic thing for me to be playing these songs. And I'm so glad to have Sir Kevin Taylor here, Mike Nagoda, Jim Birkett and Natasha, Fazia from Paris, and we also had Christina from London earlier. She's gone to bed because it's kind of late over there. So let's continue along here. I'm going to play a song that I wrote with Buffy St. Marie. Buffy wrote the words to it and I did the music, so she heard this song. It's called We Can Make It, and the song is about immigrant workers who have to live in other countries of the world. They have to work their asses off and send money home to the family, and that's they quite often get exploited. It happens here in Canada too. It's not just other third world countries. It happens everywhere. There's a lot of them in Paris which come from Algeria, and this is what kind of inspired the idea. Basically, what keeps these poor people together, who are separated from their families and they're working 24/7 to make money to send to their families. What keeps them sane and gives them a little quota of happiness is music. It's the music from their culture, and that's what keeps them alive. So I wanted to write a song about that, and I told Buffy about it, and she really liked the idea. So she put the words together. So this is for you, Buffy, if you're listening. So it's called We Can Make It. I'm going to remind myself the chords. It's a long time since I played this one, though. Okay. take my life into my hands the way I've done. Bad conditions see me use my strength the way I must. It's my only chance to be the ones I love. Bad conditions. Ooh, play us that song from home underneath the moon that shines on everyone and draws us all together in the music. We can make it one more day. We can make it. We can overcome. It's in our every song, sister, brother. You don't have to feel alone. You make me feel so strong. That's really, I know I can't quite get it. Back home there's not enough to eat. I see the ones I love in every face I meet. Bad condition. I feel like a foreigner inside. I need my family. I need my love tonight. Ooh, play us that song from home underneath the moon that shines on everyone and draws us all together in the music. We can make it one more day. We can make it. Yeah, we can overcome. The music is in our every song, sister, brother, sister, brother. You don't have to feel alone. Music, it makes me feel so strong. Sister, brother, sister, brother, you don't have to feel alone. If you give me the music, it makes me feel so strong. So that's called We Can Make It from the Men from the Sky album. And co-written by Buffy St. Marie. So thank you, Buffy. Love hearing these originals. Love listening to it. Helped me through some rough times. Also, job doing it acoustically, and love your version produced. Thank you, Sherry. Kevin's given me a double thumbs up, so he must have liked it. I'm sorry this isn't vodka. It's just kind of plain old water, but. Trying to keep off the alcohol a little bit, give the liver a rest. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of liver transplants in a few months and a baby boom 9 months from now, because people have got nothing else to do but make love and drink alcohol and do other things too. Write songs and record, so that's what I've been doing in my time. So this is a song which I particularly like, and I played it with my band, the Free Spirits, a few times, because it's got a really great flute part. And I really wish that we could have that flute part on here tonight, but we can't because we're in isolation. So this is a song about extraterrestrials, and I almost wrote this song when I was like 5 years old, because I used to look up at the stars and just think, God, there's just so much life out there. I can't believe it. It's just there's so many millions of billions of planets, and there has to be like even just 1% of them are inhabited. That gives us like billions of lives. I mean, we have 100 trillion cells in our body, right? And each one of those cells has 100 trillion atoms. So we've got more atoms. Atoms are a bit like solar systems, they're little like planets. Little nucleus and electrons whizzing around. It's just like planet, just like cosmos. And so we have more stars in us than the universe. So we're really connected to the universe. So it's an interesting concept. So as a kid, I used to look up to the endless sky and think, oh God, this is, there's something much bigger than us, and this is amazing. And of course, I couldn't get any answers to anything from my school teachers. They all laughed at me. So I wrote a song about it, and it's called "We Are Not the Only Ones." And I'm going to have to try and whistle the flute part because we don't have the show here on the flute. So here it goes. Thanks for listening to that. It's an extraterrestrial song, if I ever heard one. So I'm going to play 10 songs tonight because I'm trying to get something from SOCAN. If you play 10 songs and play for an hour, they'll give you some money for playing because I don't charge anything, and we're all out there trying to make a living, us musicians, and we're not getting gigs. So usually people have tip jars, and I don't know how to do that. So right, what does Mike say? Hey Chris, got to prepare for my own live stream at 8. Oh yes, great man. Well, I'll see if I can tune into that as soon as I finish my show. I will do my best to pop by next week. You brightened my day. Thanks so much. Thank you for you brightened my day being here too, Mike. Thank you very much. It's really cool. And thanks for hanging in there, Frazia from Paris. It must be like 1 o'clock in the morning. So that's dedication for you. I'm very touched that you're still here. Thank you. Okay, so this is there's another song that was put on the album. It went on the Men from the Sky album. Had a bonus track. It wasn't actually on the CD, but it was on the digital release. And the bonus track, which I played a couple of weeks ago on this show, was called Somebody Wants You. So I'm going to actually play that because it actually was part of the Men from the Sky CD. So right, so don't go away. Listen to this one. It's kind of it's a perfect song for isolation. I mean, we're all living on our own at the moment, and we're all getting really lonely. And I'm a very positive person, but I actually get depressed sometimes. I need human interaction. I need to play to people. I need to meet people, and it's human nature to interact, and we're not doing that right now. And that's kind of it's kind of hard for some of us. So I haven't killed myself yet, but I haven't been suicidal yet. But I can see why some people are. So this is called Somebody Wants You, and it's for all those out there who are on their own, in their own little apartments, and they're just waiting for this to blow over. There is somebody out there who's waiting for you, and somebody wants you, and somebody needs you. So this is the song. And eat, you can't sleep, you're always on your own empty room, so neat, no calls on the telephone, yeah. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody out there who was made for you. Frying pan, too wide, too much time on your side, ice cold, all alone, no one is coming home, yeah. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody out there who was made for you. Make a move from your old solitary life. You can find a future friend outside, but all you gotta do is try. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody wants you. You're not alone anymore now. Oh, Wendy Fisher, doing your song again. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody wants you, somebody needs you. You're not alone anymore now. Hey, yeah, woo. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody wants you, somebody needs you. Not alone anymore now. Yeah. Somebody wants you, somebody needs you, somebody wants you, somebody needs you. You're not alone anymore now. Woo! Okay, thank you. Paul's getting hot in here. How can the temperature go from like 0 in Canada And then the next week it's like plus 38. It's bizarre. We really get extremes of temperature in this country. I've got one more song for you all, so please don't hang up yet. I'm trying not to crash into Mike's session. We've got 4 minutes, so I'll just do this quickly. This is a song I want to do for... it's not actually on Men from the Sky. It's not on any album, actually. Actually, it went on to... it did go on Freedom, but another version. This is a song for all homeless people, and it's called Homeless. So there's a great video by Jorge Uzan out there on... if you go to Chris Birkett's YouTube and type in Homeless, you'll see a fantastic video that my friend Jorge did. And I'm just going to play a live version of that to send you off to your evening's activities. This is it.
Where do they come from? Where do they go? And as I sit and stare, my music fills the air. Is anybody there to listen to me? I breathe the air like you, and I can cry like you. One day you'll leave this place just like me. Here but for the grace of God you could be. No time to see, no time to feel. Imagine if the sun stood still. Without those trees, no you and me, and all our gains would be in vain. Why don't you look at me? Are you afraid to see I'm only human, just like you? And when you pass me by, if you should ask me why, how I became like this, you'd see. Here but for the grace of God you could be.
excuse me getting emotional, but I always get slightly emotional when I sing that song because I always think of all the homeless people out there who are suffering. And any one of us can be homeless. I was homeless myself when I was in my early 20s, so I really understand. I get the feeling of not have anywhere to live. So anyway, so I have a thought for any homeless people. If you see any, help them out sometime. And thank you for joining me. This will be a regular event until this is over. So hopefully this is episode 8. I hope we don't have to get up to episode 200. Otherwise, I think the world's going to be a sad place. So I'll see you next week for episode 9, and I'll be some nice surprises for you. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I love you all. Bye.